Welcome to this comprehensive interactive study breakdown on algebra. Algebra is the language of mathematics, using letters to represent unknown values and general rules. It forms the structural backbone of your GCSE specification, typically accounting for 20 to 30% of total marks across both foundation and higher tiers. Mastering algebra unlocks the ability to solve complex problems across the entire syllabus, making it a critical foundation for exam success. In this video, we'll break down key concepts, work through common question types, and highlight pitfalls to avoid. Let's map out the core terminology you need to know. A term is a single number or variable, or numbers and variables multiplied together. An expression is a collection of terms without an equal sign. An equation shows that two expressions are equal and contains an equal sign. A formula is a rule written with symbols that describes a relationship. An identity is an equation true for all values of the variables, often written with a triple equal sign. Finally, a coefficient is the number placed in front of a variable that multiplies it. Understanding these definitions is the first step to tackling any algebra question. Turning to our core study notes, the fundamental skill in algebra is simplifying expressions by collecting like terms. Like terms have the exact same letter or letters raised to the exact same power. Think of variables as objects. If you have 3 apples and someone gives you 2 more apples, you have 5 apples. But you cannot combine apples and bananas. Similarly, x and x squared represent different dimensions, so they cannot be added together. To simplify an expression, identify and group the like terms, then combine their coefficients by addition or subtraction. Now let's walk through the process of expanding brackets. For a single bracket, multiply the term outside the bracket by every term inside the bracket, and then simplify by collecting any like terms that appear. For double brackets, use the FOIL method, multiply the first terms, then the outer terms, then the inner terms, and finally the last terms. Then collect like terms to simplify. Be very careful with signs. A common mistake is to misremember that a negative multiplied by a positive gives a negative. Write down each step clearly to avoid errors. Let's work through a typical exam question. Simplify the expression for x plus 3y minus x plus 5y. Step 1. Identify like terms. The x terms are for x and minus x. The y terms are 3y and 5y. Step 2. Group the x terms. For x minus x gives 3x. Step 3. Group the y terms. 3y plus 5y gives 8y. Step 4. Write the simplified expression as 3x plus 8y. This straightforward process gains full marks when you show you're working clearly. Remember, you can only combine terms that have exactly the same variable and power. Watch out for common pitfalls. The most frequent mistake is trying to combine terms that are not like terms, such as adding x and x squared. Another error is forgetting to change the sign when subtracting expressions or moving terms across the equal sign. Always show you're working. Even if your final answer is wrong, you can still earn method marks. Finally, remember the difference between an expression and an equation. An expression has no equal sign, while an equation does. Avoid writing an equal sign in an expression. To wrap up, remember these key revision points. A term is a single number, variable, or product. An expression is a collection of terms without an equal sign, while an equation contains an equal sign. Like terms must have exactly the same variable and power, only combine their coefficients. When expanding brackets, multiply each term inside by the term outside. For double brackets, use the FOIL method and then simplify by collecting like terms. Most importantly, always show you're working step by step to earn method marks even if you make a slip. You can download a printable summary sheet from the link below. Good luck with your revision.